Hello. I'm still trying to figure things out and things aren't working, so that's pretty funny. How are you all? You're supposed to be on the left side of the screen, but you're not there. Hmm. A problem for later me. Indeed, Ashley is rubbing off on me. Oh, speak of the devil. How are y'all? Asthmatic. I'm glad you're asthmatic. Oi, oi, oi. See, I spent so much time trying to get that. See, I had double the chat last time, and now I have none of the chat this time, even though it is programmed. Hmm. I have had a pretty good day. How about yourself, Sand and Annika? You ran here. I'm glad you're here. I'm not gonna lie though, I was very nervous for this one. I got little sleep because of it, I think. And so I'm going as a great icebreaker, methinks. I'm going to tell you how my magic game I did before I started this went in order to calm thy nerves. And I'm going to speak to you as if I'm speaking to my brother-in-law who I play the game with. So, I was playing Hearthhold the World Seed versus Caesar, Legion's Emperor, against each other. And Caesar's Legion Emperor got mana screwed pretty quickly. However, Hearthhole did get 2 mana rocks out pretty quickly, and therefore snowballed into some other extra land drops throughout the game. And so then I got Mossborn Hydra out onto the field, and he got to the point where he had 80,000 power with Trample, and therefore the 1/1 Death Touch couldn't do anything. It was pretty cool. Oh, and thanks, Annika, for the wonderful Ratman has work to do text at the very start of the stream. It shall adorn my measly little cathedral until I get somebody to draw a cooler looking cathedral. Maybe we'll work up to more percent of what I'm saying, you know? We'll get there eventually. I'll do some magic streams sometime. If that is what we want. Hello, Utopia. Hello, Ayu. I forgot to say that. Well, I chose Minecraft today because I typically play Minecraft silently. And so I'm trying to challenge myself to yap for as long as possible. And if I can yap to Minecraft, then I can yap to anything. So, lo and behold, we'll get that started pretty soon. Hello, Violet. You had a part of your brain needed to learn. Oh. By an isopod, maybe. Turn that off. There you go. I always forgot. Yeah. I try to say that I'm not forgetful, but I think I'm just absent minded. But I do think I actually am forgetful. But I'm not gonna lie, I already forgot what I forgot. Can you remind me? Alrighty. Just gonna connect to the realm. We're gonna do a little tour. I have some things planned. I needed to kill the Wither for forever. And now I'm there. I do remember the most obscure shit because it's lodged in a little tiny bit of my brain. What? What do you mean? What did I forget? I did not. I mentioned IU. Methinks. What? What did I forget? Hold on. I had to forget something. I'll remember it when I am told what it is. What did I forget? I don't think I forgot anything. I dubbed me dazed and confused. But I'll take this 19 very seriously. And I don't know how many of you were there when I had the Minecraft tour previously. And so we're going to do that again. So, I probably should have tested this out sooner. Let's see if I can actually do this. Oh no. I'll learn sometime. Oh! Hell yeah. Okay. So, Sandcat is actually something I have planned for today. What did I forget? Oh, here's my little place. All right. So, this is where I spawned. This was the very seed. The tiny, tiny start of the... I wasn't there because you played in an ungodly hour. What do you mean you weren't there? I'm confused, and I think I will continue to be confused. But now, I don't know. Here we go. Here's Spawn. This is my little town. I had to name everything. I gave them all Japanese-inspired names because that's why. So this is no, that's the wrong one. This is Maji Temple. This is my little shrine filled with a whole bunch of boxes that are not organized out. I need to get rid of my inventory. I have 2 flint and steels now. This is a special tool we'll use later. So we have this little wrap around our tiny shrine and a little bridge back here. And we also have the giant pagoda over there. Ash gets on my ass all the time with this world because I wanted to make everything as travel based as possible. And he's lazy. But that's okay. It'll get better in some places. Although this did take me an eternity to build the first time. It's predominantly a survival world. I have used creative to go and... oh gosh. You know, organizing my boxes, we'll get to that later. It's predominantly survival. I use creative to sometimes fly around and look at buildings from an outside perspective. Just to... You're not supposed to be here. Listen, I don't spawn in materials. This is my map. We'll get to here in a second. That's Hikuikawa. We have a little... You're not supposed to be here. No, you're supposed to be here. Okay. My little brewing stand area, and this is not my library. I have not been to the end yet. I kind of don't want to get an Elytra either, because it's like too fast. I want to sit for forever. But here's the first enchanting tape. There we go. All right. And my small collection of books. We know this is impaling. Yeah, this is density. Although all the good ones are gone. So we can hop back down here. And we have some little scenery and a tiny little gazebo. I think you can see the village from here. I lied. Other than that, the pagoda serves absolutely no purpose. It was just a place that I used to... I used to enchant my things at. This is where sand will be. There's another place where sand may be. There's technically two places, but it's really just one place. They do be making new stuff all the time. You want gazebo cat? Although I'm really excited for the Copper Age stuff. But I really want them to do copper wiring so you can have vertical redstone. This is our iron farm. That is not as efficient as my last iron farm, but that's okay. We have our 3 trapped citizens in there. But then we return back this way, and we're getting to almost the good hour to travel to the next portion. Because it's specifically pretty if you go another way. Or not another way, just at a specific time. But yes, on the itinerary for today is to kill the Wither because I need another star. What are their names? Who are 3 people doomed? You know, we'll think about that later. They don't need names right now. I think I've actually had to replace them before. Wither, I hardly knew her. You're telling me I shrimp fried this rice? But after the Wither and getting the Nether Star, we're going to finish the beacon that's over at the second place. And then we're going to go to the jungle, get a cat, place a cat, and name it Sand. I have 3 trapped citizens because they... I'm using their feeder power. There's also a trapped zombie in there. And so if the villagers think that the zombie is going to kill them, their fear spawns an iron golem, and that place means that the iron golem can only spawn on that one point above them, which leads them into the fiery lava cube there, and then it kills them, and then I get their iron. And so I turned fear into iron, and it's pretty cool. We now go to Hikuikawa. And so we have to travel through this little trail that, again, Ash got mad at me because the place to get, or the way to get to this place was too convoluted, so I had to make a trail for him. But it wasn't always this convoluted technically, because this place used to be only a plains biome, and then I added the trees later, but you just had to know the way around the trees. I don't know. Torigate. Based. Hikuikawa. Our first house. This is the first place. Nice and cozy little patio. Love to see it. Hidden. Useless. Glass. Ah. Glass. And a little upstairs here. And then this is where I had Ash build a bee farm. Because I, oh, goodbye. Make some enemies. Lesson. All roads lead to Rome. All kids' games lead to the exploitation of citizens. See, this is the other place that I was going to place Sand the Cat, in the little garden back here. And we also have our little warehouse that isn't fully here. Ash likes to come in here and change the names sometimes, but I'm also bad at spelling, so I don't know if this was always Mugrove. But now it's Mangrove. Or mayhaps 2 sands? Do I have sand 1 and sand prime? Or I can have, what's the, is it Danaz? I think we said Yakube form. This is my little fishing house with my tiny little bedroom up here. Sand and tortilla. Why tortilla? Wrong. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's a little pier. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. I'll place a sand and a tortilla down. And we go over here, and we have another gazebo. A little bigger and kind of out of place, you know. But then we have another pagoda, much smaller, but it's supposed to be just a little nice place to be in. We have a pseudo mansion style house with some Legend of Zelda pots over here. I don't know what they're for. I think I put something in them. I will. You should. Painting. And another gazebo, because gazebos have a running theme. I forgot to show this over here. Our little path down here with a little dock and some fireflies. I tried to take this river back out to the temple, and it doesn't work. You have to take like a 45-minute adventure going around. And then you cross this bridge and you get to the mine. And I don't really know what this house is for. I think it's kind of like a woodsman's kind of house. There's nothing really in it, but it takes you out to the forest. Can I have a yellow collar as a dog? You found it. Hello. Another little house. This is for the cow farm. They're kind of reaching their maximum capacity, so they're gonna have to get in pretty soon. And then we cross the bridge again. And we get to the part where I got bored of my building style and I stopped this place for a while. We have just another little house with a nice little balcony. This is technically where I do a whole bunch of my banner making, which I've only ever used once, and it's for this, which is my apothecary to make a whole bunch of stuff that I forgot. Oh, hey, I can do that now. I didn't intend the tree growing here. I just kind of wanted the sapling, but then the tree grew here, and so it has made its place. A little shed. This is where we grow all of our herbs and our whatevers. And we have a little cave down here for mushrooms. What do you mean an extreme like a pink? I mean, I guess that was really only a pagoda. I don't think the mushrooms have really grown. I could have sworn I had another brown mushroom. Hello, Voodoo. I mean, I don't know how I would add more pink. I do intend on there being more cherry blossoms. Cherry blossom trees. I think there's another one over there. Yeah. It's not tall enough for mushrooms? I thought it can just be a little 2 by something hole. Because I like doors for some reason. Because there's a whole bunch of little rooms and double doors and whatnot. But for this one specifically, it's because I want like a little airlock. For like the light not to get to the mushrooms. But then it also means I have to walk a bunch. I just got pale oak and it took forever because I had to get it from the villager wandering traveler dude. And he only sold me 2. Here's my sheep farm. And then over here we have our actual wheat field. And my little farmer house. And the warehouse. But that is all for this settlement. We have a second place that we need to go to. And it's back over here. Technically, I guess it's a third place, but you know, that's fine. It adds to the whimsy of it. Today is a Minecraft stream. If you come back on Saturday, we're doing Valorant, and then at the end of this stream, I'm gonna have y'all vote on what we're doing next week. Because I intend on doing this on mostly Thursdays. And then whenever else I want. Set a timer. Now. So here's our third place. We have to go under the first shrine. And then you go over here. And you go to the left. And you fall down here. This is a man-made cave. I want everyone to look at this and appreciate it and let it sink in, because this took about... I think I watched all of Hanako while digging this. I could do a PowerPoint for the campaign period. I think we're running it at 10:30 Eastern. This is where we keep... This is not helping the allegations. This is where we keep another citizen to do our work. It's fine. And this was my tiny little warehouse for the time being. This is where a creeper blew up. This used to be like another gate. But then we come over here. We fall down this way. This is where my string farm used to be, but then they patched that, and now I have nothing. And we go into the nether. And we have what will be the nether hub eventually. But I am too lazy, and that's a huge project, and I don't want to work on that right now. But once I get enough glass, that's what we're going to be doing. And you're going to sit with me the entire time we do that, because I am not doing that alone. I will be putting Ash to work. I've been exposed. This is where one of my quote-unquote Dark Souls 1 runbacks used to be. When Ash, I don't think he died here, but he did yell at me. And so we fixed it. Or more accurately, I had him fix it. And now we shimmy down over here, and we get to our 2 nether farms. We have the Blaze farm first. And we're gonna come down here and do all that. What? I think that's an addition that was not of my choice. You know, if you keep falling off bridges that are 1 block wide, you know, that's a skill issue at some point. You gotta own up to that one. That's the Wither farm, but there's a whole weird set of gates that you have to go through there. Torturing Ash by forcing him to build something in Minecraft for hours on end. I agree. Put that man to work. Make him sit down in a slow-paced game for forever. Exactly. We're going to be doing nothing but harvesting wheat over and over again. It's going to be boring for everyone involved. It's an endurance stream. You want to talk about an endurance stream? Once we get to the 3rd secret location. Oh, boy. I'm gonna have to dedicate a couple hours by myself to do some stuff. Farming? Farming's your favorite activities? It's the ass smacker. My pickaxe's name is Finger. There's no ulterior motives. But now, we get to the nether rail. That was a whole ass project too. I'm going to lose it. I forgot my cart, but don't worry. We have that. Now we're gonna sit here for the next 3 minutes. And I'm gonna drink some water. Yeah, because he doesn't get to work. And he goes over to me and he starts eating a cookie and finishes, or like he stops trying to eat it before he eats it, and so he can continuously munch on a cookie onto the right side of my ear. No, it's still an ass smacker because he's an ass. I could put an H after the second S though. What else has he done? Oh, like when he goes around and changes the my signs all the time into other words. There'll be examples of this later, I'm sure. Opinions on pretzels? Pretzels are solid, but like pretzels with hummus are better. I'm more of a soft pretzel kind of person. But I'm not gonna lie, I kind of can't taste much to begin with. And so it's really just texture. So pretzel texture is great. As we ascend, we get to the third settlement in my destroyed beach hut from forever ago. I did not know that daycares be making soft pretzels. Very nice. This is our second settlement that I don't have a name for yet. But here's our temporary base of operations. It was a lot bigger before. We have 2 drowned in this boat. I'm gonna do something for them. Then we go up here, and we have labeled out city blocks and whatnot. This is probably gonna be a fountain over here eventually. This is the magnum opus. This is where these little guys get to work. Look at them go. They've been working through this for a long time. So he's gonna look in all these chests and realize that there's nothing there. That's an empty chest, and so he's gonna put that in there. And then that goes to those hoppers and puts it into this guy's chest, and so he's gonna look at those. Look around there. Oh, it is child labor. They were made like 3 days ago. And then that's going to continue for each one of these pods. Once it gets to this final pod, it gets sent over through a line of hoppers underneath here into this guy's pod, and then this one, and then this one, and then this one. And then you can see him, our very special boy over here. This is Sisyphus. Oh, can you not see his name? Yeah, Sisyphus. Hacking classes? What is a hacking class? So these pillars are going to get a little bit taller, very similar to the height down here. And so then we're going to connect those things by bridges, and we're going to have buildings in here that are connected by bridges. It's going to be great. But then we also have this that we need to work on. All of this needs to be the same level as that. So all of this stone needs to get mined out. That is a failed sugarcane farm that I need to rebuild. So this is why we're fighting the Nether. The Wither. So that we can finalize this beacon. I did it wrong. Damn it. I did it. What? Oh my gosh. It's one off. The pickaxe named Finger, that's correct. It's been trusty. Although it could be better. Could be efficiency 4. You know? I don't think there's any other enchantments I can do. Yeah. I have to watch something while doing this, because if I'm just mining like this for 4 hours, I'm gonna lose my mind. So currently, I'm watching a K-drama recommended by IU called Strangers from Hell. Or Or Hell is Other People. It's pretty solid so far. And now we need the beacon. So, we're gonna get to getting. It can go up to 5? No. You're joshing me. That can't be true. I love Castlevania. I haven't watched Nocturne yet. But I love Castlevania. Hello. Specifically, Isaac. Isaac and Hector were my favorites. But mainly Isaac. Saint Germain irked me many a times. I think we have barely enough iron to do 5 levels. It is a bat. I think he's gone now, though. But I'm sure that there will be a lot of bats here in the future. Because I think as you continue to dig, so long as there's like a roof over something, any bats will spawn in a cave. Therefore, this entire thing is just going to be a cave. Which means it will have a lot of bats, but there will be a pretty decent light level, and I don't know if that changes bats. Efficiency 5. Well, I've already committed. If I can't get to that far, you know, that's fate. We have to do the flex at this point. I could turn this into a subterranean Bass Pro Shop. See, we're good. Look at that. Oh, I could definitely make this like the cap of some building and make it cooler. A bat eating. I think I have seen a bat eating a banana. But I think it's been long enough that I've forgotten. You can only shop at the Bass Pro Shop. Should you... You're not supposed to be there. I guess you're skipping over. Okay. Not fake. Okay. That's not a skill issue, though. I don't know. I had enough iron break. It's not a skill issue. What am I looking for? Soul sand. Shit. What did I do to you, Ayu? What did I forget? Did you ever watch Nightmare Before Christmas? With Jack's Lament. Oh, I guess there's technically another place. Right now, me and Ash are committing petty theft to a ancient little dungeon over here. What did I not forget? What did I forget? What did I not forget? I don't know. What did I forget? Hold on. I don't think I forgot anything. I think I'm being gaslit right now. What did I forget? Ash, you don't even have any say over this. Although I will say, on the level of my forgetfulness, I tell this story often. I forgot that I was reading one of Ash's messages to me as I was reading it, and I only responded to the first half because I forgot, and it didn't make sense. I don't see what I'm afraid of, or not afraid of, forgetful of. We're gonna spawn the wither over here. Hydrate. I am hydrated. Alrighty. I think this is a safe enough distance away. Are we ready? Are y'all ready, kids? In iron gear? I can't take money from you. I would never. But I will do that eventually. I should probably not have this on me though. But it's fine. It ups the risk of it. I can't not die. We're going in without potions and whatnot. I have my steak, though. Dog, I'd like you to kill the wither at all. Sandy wounded me with that one. It'd be so funny if this didn't work. Alright. Ave Maria. Oh, I'm peeking the mic. I can't. No! Now, there was one time that I used a wither to mine a giant hole in order to get diamonds. Although my days of that are over. You know, I might actually be cooked. He is whooping my ass. I have 3.5 hearts. No, this is not how 42 levels goes. Oh no! Ah! No! Oh. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was a little unfortunate. In my defense. I'm going the wrong way. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. It's still alive. It's regenerating. Not my steak in the diamonds. Oh no. I didn't think I was gonna die to the... Oh, great. Oh, brother. You know, that's true. My death met. We're not gonna look at that. Ah! Gosh, fucking damn. Oh, kumbaya. Alright. Objective. Survive. Well, the template was still alive at the point in time. However, probably not anymore. My soldiers. Get away from me, you freak! You know, netherite tools can't burn, but they can despawn. I don't need you. I'm a strong, independent woman. Don't you ever patronize me again, Ash. I'm gonna sit here and... Oh my gosh, he regenerates the entire way? Oh, I'm gonna cry. Okay. I wonder if my steak's gone. Where is he? It's me and you at the end of the universe. I got a rose. That's pretty sick. Oh, my axe is broken. Man. 5 blocks of lava, brother. That's so unfortunate. My steak! My cows from forever ago that I slaughtered. Their deaths meant nothing. That's fine. We have the Nether Star, that's all that matters, right? Not that bad. Thanks. Moo. No. Yeah, first try. Everything was first try. Didn't even struggle. I'm kind of impressed that the armor trim survived. The Dedge can't. Was it 3 times in the lava? Yeah, I guess it was 3 times. Well, shit. Do I even have food here? I mean, there's some wheat. Yeah. Now we need quartz. I think we need obsidian. I think that's special stone. Well. It's actually about to be very ironic what that lava down there is about to do for me. We're gonna make sure. Actually, get rid of that so I know I don't need it. I have no buckets. Oh, and the iron is definitely in the system. Do you have iron on you, little guy? You've already passed. Oh, shit. Who has my iron blocks? Yeah. I think we also need glass. I just made this place a moment ago. I have no idea where anything is. There we go. I think it's something like that. It's now for some sweet, sweet retribution. Right way. Okay. I don't even know if retribution is the right word for that. That lava's going to be useful one way or another. Oh, my torches. Damn it. I can't see. Oh, I can't see. I can't do her voice though. Who are them bitches? This is a Dan to Dan reference. Alright. See if I remember how to make this. Shit. Shit. What? Alright. No, my torches got destroyed in the wither fight. I had no torch in my hand. Although it does go out when it goes in the water. I think we have to sacrifice something good. So I'll pay true tribute to it. And actually give it something good. Although I do think I need another piece of glass. Damn it! There we go. And if I looked at things right... If not, I'm gonna cry. Yeah. Yeah! So we want haste too. Oh my gosh, the difference is not even noticeable. I did all this work for nothing. That's okay. We make do with what we got. I'm sure I have shaved a few minutes off this entire something. Is it? Okay. Hold on. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. A little bit into 7. Oh, I have to sacrifice. Well, I don't have to. Okay. Do I have to sacrifice something new? Gosh, freaking damn it. I have to. Okay. Please hold. It seems I've severely wronged IU. I'm sorry, IU. I beg thee forgiveness. Now we need to wait for haste to go away. But we can zoom around a little bit. When have I not? I'd like to think more often. Okay, no more haste. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What? Does haste 2 actually not do? Oh. Oh. Okay. So haste 2 actually doesn't do anything. I'm gonna choose to think that I'm delusional and still put haste 2 on there. And try to get an efficiency 5. But I don't know what level of cope that is going to be. But what I do know is that we're getting out of here and we're gonna go get a cat. But that also means I need fish. There should be fish in... Oh, my minecart's gone. Sand cat. Hell yeah. Oh. Ash, do you know where the name tag is? I had one name tag somewhere. Oh! I think it's back at the other guy. Look at them standing there. 3 little guys. 4 little guys. Oh, there's Ash's dog. I don't know what he named him. Something like... Farts and something? I don't know. Frederick something? I don't know. His pig's name is Katsu. What do I mean to what? I have already forgotten what I said. How am I supposed to get a cat? Oh, no, I don't have to take it over here. We're good. Never mind. San, have you decided where you're going to be placed? Where that cat's going to go? Is it going to go in the pagoda or is it going to go in the little town? It was something like Fartson. But I think it was like a reference to something like South Park or whatever that I don't understand. It was definitely not Bartson. I know I made fun of you by adding fart in there somewhere. Or Ferguson. Nice. No, that means I have no levels to upgrade to name the... I keep having revelations that are not very good. I think I'm going to have to kill some of those cows to get experience in order to name the name tag. But lo and behold, the name tag. I don't know where an anvil is. Because Ash decided to make 2 of them somewhere. Sand, where do you want the sand cat to be? Do I have an anvil? No. Oh my gosh. Do you want to be in the pagoda with in the gazebo with all the pink trees, or do you want to be in the garden over there? Get away from me. Y'all, where do we want to put the sand cat? Where is Sand most happy? Sand cannot decide, so we shall. Surrounded by pink. To the pagoda it is then. However, cows do need to die. I need fish too. It's oh hey fish. Would get a little. Oh, I don't know if Blue's gonna watch this, but for fish. Well, that's not something I can obtain, unfortunately. The mushroom hole? No. I could never condemn anyone to the mushroom hole. Do cats follow you? I don't think they do, right? Unless you have like a fish in your hand. Oh shit. Still need to kill. Maybe I can kill some zombies. They normally follow you? Interesting. Do you think I can enchant a fish with like knockback 2 and just smack things with it? I don't know. I know you can do that in creative too, enchant non-enchantable items. You can't. And they only spawn in jungles, right? Which luckily, it's not really a close jungle, but it's relatively a close jungle. The bass smacker. Like the jungles. The jungle trees. You have to get them from villages? When did that happen? Awesome. What? When did that happen? That's not from an update I remember. When yield. I am perpetually reminded that I am ancient. I guess. Shit. Well, luckily there's a village up there. I belong in the Cambrian explosion. I have witnessed the Anomalocaris. I will be hunted if somebody tells Daisy. Okay, well then here's a new question, right? If I tame a cat here, does it like stay the same pattern? Because in as an ocelot, it would just like get a random cat color. I forget what the I think it was an Evanescence song to the Namala Harris one. What a cat's at. Kitty cat. Pig. I don't tame pets in Minecraft. They end up dying and then I feel bad. I don't remember having a I think maybe like 7 or 8 years ago I got a whole bunch of dogs. And that was only for the purpose that if Ash would hit one, they would all try to kill him. Big cat. Listen, I put myself in a lot of precarious situations. But it's less of like, oh, they're taking damage over time, and it's more of like, oh yeah, there's a huge swarm of some monster right there. Where are these cats at? Ah! Alright, make your choice. Did you want the orange one or the dusty one? Get the orange one then. No! You seem like an orange cat. Well, not an orange cat, but like that kind of cat. Goose. This is another reason. How am I supposed to get these cats closer to me? Come here. I just have to sit here? What? Come on. Yeah! I own an orange cat. I love my orange cat. How does he... Come here. We have acquired a cat. They do follow you. That's what. That's wild. I think I remember they just didn't care about you in the previous times. Oh, my cat out there. Blue. Did you see the puffer fish earlier? Get in the boat. Please. Yeah. And we're taking sand home. And now the sun's setting. It's going to be dark and scary when we get back. That's okay. Because that means we can kill some zombies to get some experience so we don't have to slaughter the cows. The puffer feature. Yeah. I think I have it back at the main place. Blue, were you there when we did the tour? Like the first one? Can I time Ash out? I can. Kind of. How do I stop this? There we go. You feed it a fish. You don't slap a fish. Yep. Speaking of which. Just like bones with wolves, you can tame wolves and turn them into dogs if you feed them bones. This is one of my favorite views though, I'm not gonna lie. I love how bright it is. What? You're not this cat? Is this Tortilla then? How do I get this cat out of here? I have to break. Nice. Alright, come here. Get out of the water. Oh my gosh. There we go. You wouldn't eat fish. You. But I have to tame a cat to get to name it. You can also tame sand. Speaking of which. Oh no. I am stupid and I was supposed to kill enemies. Where's the cat? I don't even hear it anymore. Where's my cat? What? Oh, really? So, bro, cats be wild and... What gift? What gift do I get? Michael Myers like cat. There it is. 'Cause I can't. Oh my gosh. So if I sit a cat down, and then something tries to kill that cat, will that cat no longer sit down and like run away? Because I don't want the cat dying. I'm gonna have the guilty conscience, and that Sand died. I didn't slap a cat. Here. No, come here, please. It will die? Why you say that with a smile? Please just come in here. Sand, you're not very cooperative. Yeah! Right there. Then can I push inside? Things don't attack cats? So Blue's lying to me is what you're saying. I see. Yeah, but it's like happy tears, you know? I think we still have to kill those cows. Because I also think there's an anvil in that little town over there, too. Yeah, is that not like a happy tear kind of a thing? I don't use emojis. I don't know these hieroglyphics. Ayo has turned into my #1 hater. I understand. My eyes haven't been able to see for a while anyway. No! It's a smiley! Okay, well when you see a smiley face and you see a tear, you're like, oh yeah, that's happy. But if it's like a frowny face and a tear, and then it's sad. I don't know. Then why were you smiling? I don't understand. It was a parenthesis. I don't know. I don't know what I forgot. At this point, I think you're starting to gaslight me. Just to... I'm gonna crash out. I can't understand parentheses and I can't remember what I forgot. They don't give me experience when they die. I'm gonna sit in my little cow corner. Oh, it's because I'm wearing all that. You know, that's real nice, Ash. Very cool. Love to see it. Get these. We should have enough experience. I don't know where an anvil is. Oh. Okay. Let's sit and ponder what I've forgotten. Was it something today, or is it something I was supposed to remember from last time? And I know as soon as I get told what it is, it's gonna be like, ooh. Shut the fuck up, Ash. Get away from me. What did I forget? Can I have a hint? Can I know what day I was told? Please. Please. We just talked about it. Okay, is that oh we? As in like the you and me we, or the me and I you we? How do I stop Ash from commenting? I don't want to hear this man's voice anymore. What did I forget? I would dare mute you. I just don't know how yet. As soon as I know how, you're fucked. You are gone to the wind. I listened to the songs. I didn't forget about that. Oh! What's that about? Hold on. Was it about... No. I did forget another thing. I don't know if it was something that big. It's a great idea, Santa. I agree. I don't think you would get upset about me for about forgetting that. Does it have to do with sharing links? Was it that I... hold on. Let me scroll back up on a chat. I can't go... Was it that I didn't imitate you? I think they're trolling too. I think I am being thrown into oblivion. Every time someone forgets. I said hello to you. We're establishing that. I did welcome you, and I said your name when you came in. Staring at the tree. Huh? Do your job, cat. Dog. When have I ever pretended to forget something? I just forget things. Sad cat. I don't know. What promise did I make? Have I made a promise? Shut up, Ash. I don't want to hear you speak. You're not You're not mad at me. This is only IU. Get out. You can't backseat game anger. Let's see. So I've named the cat. I've killed the wither. Which means... And we've also toured. So I don't know what else to do. Because here's the thing, right? I've got to mine out that enormous hole. And that's very boring. So what do we do? What's our next objective? I can continue to dig the hole, or I can build some prototype houses on that thing. A stone... I cannot repent my sins if I do not know my sins. Was it something I was already supposed to do? There's no such thing as a copper farm. Unless you want me to dismantle the dungeon. You know, at this point, I think I might just have to go unrepentant of this sin. Copper, why hardly ore? Technically, it's the least efficient farm. It produces like 60 copper ingots per hour. Oh my garbage in here. Well, that's what these little guys are for. They'll do their jobs well. So this is the dungeon that he and Ash started digging out, though he can't take much credit for it because he really didn't do much. And he hasn't been back here for a while. But we can certainly start farming this. And as soon as I remember something, cooked. What a good example you're setting. You are not all youngins. Example of what? I've done nothing wrong. What crime have I committed? I am not guilty. I am innocent. Ibuprofen. Good night, Sand. I'm glad you could come. I'm glad you could hang out. And harass me, I suppose. Get well soon. No longer sick. You have not. You stereotyped me. You wounded me. I probably did stereotype myself, but ironically, I have forgotten. I know. Hello, Daisy. You pointed it out. No, I didn't. Did I? No. How does one stereotype oneself? I'm innocent. Good night, Sand. Hello. Glad you could join us. Right now we're just digging through this dungeon in order to get all the tough bricks and all the copper for the city above. Oh my god. Oh, I thought you were about to make another blanker. I hardly know her. Joke. I'm judging my brain power. What's wrong with my brain power? Although, I would judge my brain power too, because those ACT scores were not great when I took them. I think I was like perfectly average though. But that's only because my math score really balanced out the other scores. So I'm a little cooked. Could be worse though. I could have cheated and homeschooled. Oh no. These things are ah! Dungeons start up and they keep respawning everything. Sick. Let's try to do these. Math is scary. I sucked at math for the longest time. But I believe in you, dude. Shit. But what level of math are you on? Goodness gracious! This is the apocalypse! How are you supposed to fight these things? Seems my screams are a source of joy for many. I'm glad that they can do that. Oh, I am slowed, son of a bitch! Oh my gosh! One must imagine Sisyphus happy. There we go. We're good. Not even worried about it. Where am I? What am I doing? Oh, I do remember. I saw more of those. I forget what the brand is, but it's the Hello Kitty brand. More of like the non-Hello Kitty characters recently. And I think there was like a collab with something I like watch or like play, and had the character Cinnamon Roll in it. But I completely forget. But I thought it was a weird collaboration. It had to be something along the lines of like Neon Genesis or something like that. Oh my gosh! Leave me alone! I'm just trying to do honest work over here. That's an interesting metric of measuring what level of math you're on. I'll take it. But I was more so talking about like, oh, is it like AB Calc or statistics? Or whatever, like the kind of math you're doing. What do you mean? How do you pronounce collab? Cinnamon Roll is a cutie. Although I think there was that one fish-looking guy that I liked. Yeah. How did I get a door? The door. It's Collab. C-O-Lab. Collab. Hangidon? Hangyodon? Oh! I think so. Hold on. Let me look it up. Hangyodon. Yeah, that's my guy. He's so ugly. I love him. It is Neon Genesis and Evangelion with Sanrio. I was right. Because I could have sworn that I saw Simon roll with, like, Shinji. Or maybe it was Kaoru. I was tempted to buy it, but I'm like, yeah, do I really want to spend my money on that? When I can spend it on stupid, shiny pieces of cardboard. He's so ugly. I love him. But I think San brought up two others. It was like Cherry and something, or who was it? I think it was a C name and a B name. And I forget what they were. I also liked them. They were good. Hangyodon. He's just a little guy. Like, if you took a fish out of the water and he dried up, that's what he'd look like. I think it is Cherry Berry. I forget what they look like, though. Hold on a minute. Let me look them up as well. It is them. No, don't say amazing memory, because then I'm gonna get bonked for forgetting the one thing I forget. But it is Cherry Berry. I think it's Berry that I like, the one with like the little ram horns. He's a little dried up fish. He's a little blue guy. He kind of looks like a Aztec god. I remind you of Gudetama. Well, I'll take it. I feel like Gudetama sometimes. Does that mean Ash is more of like a Pusheen kind of guy? Is Hello Kitty with, like, Sanrio, or is that a separate thing that they just expand on? What's the deal with them? I'll have to look up Pom Pom too. But is she like a main figurehead kind of a thing, or is she more of a? Oh yeah, she is also around, but she's not like a part of the main crew or cast. Because I feel like she just steal the show. So it's more of like a One Punch Man kind of a thing, where it's like Saitama is the main character, but it mostly focuses around everyone else. I feel like I'm getting re-educated on this. A bet. That one's for you, Inika. Okay, there it is. They have their own movies? I didn't know it was that big. But they really did just get reduced to Hello Kitty and Co. Yeah. But how many movies did they have to make? Because I swear there was like 30 different characters. So you're telling me there's a Han Gyodan movie? We have to do a watch along for that if that's the truth. All that work and it looks no different. Is Gudetama from that group? I thought he was his own separate thing. I'm crazy. What's it called? I already forgot. Sanrio, that's what it is. Huh. I thought Gudetama was his own little guy. We have to watch the Hangyodan series then. It is simply a must. I will do that. Is it dubbed is the real question. Or subbed. And if it's neither, we're still going to watch it and we're just going to have to interpret what the show is. but you know what movie I really, really need to see now that it's coming out? Is the Chainsaw Man movie. Because on one hand, I really want to see it because in the theater, that'd be cool. On the other hand, I don't want to see it in the theater. Because that means I have to sit next to other people. And they concern me. But then I feel like I'd also be really sad at it. Alright, I'm gonna... Yeah. I think it releases this Friday. So I think I'll probably see it sometime on Sunday. I think they decided to release a movie instead of a season 2 is because it's just following the Reze arc. And the Reze arc is not long enough to do a season 2, but like the subsequent stuff they wouldn't be able to complete in that same season. So it's just easier to do it that way. Like Mugen Train. Mugen Train is long enough to be its own movie, but kind of awkward. I know it was released in Japan a while ago. I don't know how its release schedule is across the different countries. Alrighty. So we're gonna go over the battle plan of what we plan to do next time we hit Minecraft. So I think I'm gonna spend a lot of time just digging out this section away from all y'all's eyes so that when I come back, it can just work on making the cool stuff. And so hopefully next time I stream this game, this will be completely missing. That's the goal, at least. Oh yeah, Blue, I don't know if you saw this. Well, I think you did see this. I don't know. I don't know where you came in on. Do we have... I think the pufferfish is at the other city. Which I don't know where I would put them. Would I put them in food? I don't know. Because you can't eat them. Maybe I would put them with potions. No. But, yeah, I'll work on digging all that out for the next time. So I don't have to bore you all with sitting here mining forever. But we can now go on to voting. Yeah, pufferfish. To voting for what we want the next stream to be. So for next Thursday, probably going to shoot for around the same time. Around 10. EST. I think the pufferfish is back at the first settlement that I think you only briefly saw. But we'll get back to the pufferfish sooner than later, probably. Why are you choking? This is no place to choke. This is no place to die. R.I.P. Black Panther. So, I have chosen 6 games. It'll probably be 10 a.m. EST, which is the same time that this one started at. And it'll just be for the 24th. And so I'll probably make the announcement tomorrow with the official date and time, and I'll set up that stream lobby tomorrow as well. But we need to decide what game we're going to play. So I've given you 6 options for right now until I have more options later. But option 1 is Ghost of Tsushima. Option 2 is Death Stranding. Option 3 is Frostpunk 2. Option 4 is Sekiro. Option 5 is Soma. Option 6 is Minecraft again. So what are we feeling for next time? And if you don't know what those games are, I can give you the description of what they're about. I've only played a little bit of Death Stranding, so I'd restart that one. But I've never played any Ghost of Tsushima. Frostpunk 2 and Sekiro are some of my favorite games, and Soma's a horror game that I will shrivel up and die at. And then Minecraft is Minecraft. Sekiro. Is that a vote for Sekiro? That's definitely a vote for Sekiro with Ash. I could try to do a challenge run for Sekiro, but I might just not. And then do a challenge run another time, and I'll pull out my hair then. Oh, you will not be hearing me shoveled in Dedge, unfortunately, Ayu. I am good at that game. I will not be doing mouse and keyboard. If you want to hear me shriveled and dedged, Soma's probably the option. Because I personally will shrivel up and cry. Doubt? You think I'm bad at Sekiro? I might have to do it now just to prove a petty point. Yeah, but that's so boring. To just speedrun the game, you gotta get the whole grasp of the game. You gotta get all the cool endings. You gotta fight all the bosses. An endurance one. That would have to be on a real special day. Well, I have 2 points for Sekiro. I have Daisy voting for Soma. Annika, what do you want? Blue, what you want? Blue, do you want me to be a shinobi ninja and try to go save my master from some guy who has immortal blood and then fight a whole bunch of samurai and honestly a whole bunch of monkeys too. There's and a whole bunch of weird spirits. Or do you want me to be a guy who uploads his brain into a medical thing? Oh, hi, Vi. I didn't know you were here as well. Medical thing gets reborn onto a spaceship, and it's a horror game. Samurai. I've got 3 votes for Sekiro then. Coward. I am simply giving everyone all the options. This is a democracy. I'm here to give all the opportunity. Upload. Blue, you're voting for multiple. So I's calling me a coward for not doing Sekiro. Blue's giving me mixed signals. Ash wants me to speedrun Sekiro. But they ran out of ideas. Isn't it that the the Jump Street series he was in was an actual series, right? All right. Let it be known then, IU. I will be streaming Sekiro next week. Let it be said, let it be done. You have decided. I'll put the notification out tomorrow. And that I promise I will not warm up or play the game since then. And therefore, I can go in there rusty and I can be a little bad. Or maybe that's an excuse. Maybe I'm naturally bad. We'll have to wait and see. But you want to see someone bad at the game? Watch Ash play the game. I think he took 80 tries on one of my favorite bosses. Although I did do over 100 tries the first time I was playing the game on the final boss. And so I'm not great. But it is really fun. It is a gorgeous game. Super cool combat. I love how it plays like a rhythm game. Great soundtrack. I think I play it at least every year since it's come out back in 19. Genichiro is the best. I love Genichiro. You fight him 3 times and he's an asshole every time. Although the Demon of Hatred is a really good fight too. I do gotta play rhythm games at some point. I've never played a rhythm game, so I'd be curious to see how I do at them. I think it's what's that one that it's like clicking all over the screen with like the little like circles and you drag them, or that might just be every rhythm game ever. You know, it'd be sick in the way future if I bought a Dance Dance Revolution pad and played on that. There's a Hatsune Miku Mega Mix rhythm game? Osu, that's the one I'm... Yeah. Bruh, my headset just turned off. Hi. It doesn't hear anything, so it doesn't want to keep on. But Osu is the one I'm thinking of. Oh, I'd be so bad at it. It'd be so funny. I type in Osu into Google Images and I get a whole bunch of just the logo, then the logo with anime girls, and apparently Ohio State University and Oklahoma State University. You know, I think I'll have to play Oklahoma State University as my rhythm game. It's a real eye catcher. Oh, and then there's also Crypt of the Necro Dancer, which seems like a fun one that I've listened to a lot of their songs, but it just looks like a little like what's it called? Roguelite. I don't know. I might have to. Hatsune Miku's $40. Woof. What about Osu? Osu's free. No, that's Mikosu. Is Osu on the browser? Huh. Okay. Well, I will add Osu to my repertoire, and we'll do that another time. I know there's some banger songs on that too. But in terms of like watch alongs, what do we want to do? What do we want to watch, y'all? So we can watch a whole bunch of movies. We can watch like Epic, the musical. We can do some series. Whatever you want. The TTS link. TTS. What does that stand for? Oh, text to speech link. No. You know, I think Ash can stream the Minecraft movie and Cat in the Hat on his channel. So I don't have to do it. He's been trying to get me to watch those forever. And there was a compromise, but he failed me in that compromise. No, I have not set up a TTS because I don't have I can't use any TTS right now. No, I will not join you. I just said that I don't have to join you if you watch the Minecraft movie. You can do that by yourself. Right now, my stream is still broken because you guys are supposed to be appearing on the screen, but I messed that up somehow. Don't even cry. Don't even try to guilt trip me. This man. If the people wants Minecraft movie, I'll give you the Minecraft movie, but I'm gonna be a little hater the entire time. And then you'll hear Ash wheeze. His bronchitis ass. But trust me, once I get text to speech going, I'll set it up. And then you'll be able to yap. If I have to watch Cat in the Hat, this man has to watch A Silent Voice. That is my condition. We'll do a double feature. Silent Voice, Cat, or in Minecraft movie. Please agree to these terms. It'll be like a drive-in where it's like the kids movie first. Don't you ever compare Ash to a dejected little puppy. He's a little shit and he knows it. He's using those little crying emojis. And he's manipulating you. Yeah, he's never seen A Silent Voice. And I've seen clips of Cat in the Hat. I've seen clips of Minecraft movie. Yeah, that's right. Turn on him. Point and laugh and say that he hasn't watched A Silent Voice. Look at that scoundrel. Yeah, I'm looking at him and I'm disappointed. I too am shacking my head right now. I'm also shacking my head because my block of cheese is in the refrigerator. Ain't nobody has seen Cat in the Hat. It's not even. Don't even say that they're the same thing. Annika, we can make sure you know Silent Voice. It is one of... It's in my top 4 favorite movies of all time. According to Letterboxd. So rat-coded. Superior, you mean. Me and my glory. You can hear my creaky chair. Hold on. Sounds like me getting out of bed. What are your top 4? Are they all... Is it Pirates 1, 2, 3, and 4, Annika? But specifically, is the second one the best one? Or is the first one the best one? What is my number 1 favorite movie? Oh, it's Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Yeah. The second one is the best. No! I don't remember the third one, honestly. Is that's not the Blackbeard one, is it? At World's End, it is the Blackbeard one. Where they flip the sea, right? What's the fourth one then? Stranger Tides? I have no memories of this one at all. I remember the fifth one, Dead Man Tells No Tales, right? Yeah, that one was pretty good. What's the third one then? I only remember the second one because I love... No, I love Davy Jones. Davy Jones is my goat. That little octopus man, I love him. That scene with him playing on the organ, glorious. I just remember one scene from either the third or the fourth movie where they take their boat and they run on either side, port to starboard, back and forth until they flip the boat and they get to like a parallel reality thing. I think it was like right at sunset. You think the fifth one is the worst one of all time? No. I mean, it's got a 30% on Rotten Tomatoes, but I enjoyed it. Barbossa's my guy. Oh, and also Orlando Bloom is part of the ship, part of the crew. Oh. I didn't know that the third one was also about Davy Jones. But I remember in the fifth one there was a really cool Black Pearl scene because they like threw it out of the bottle and it like exploded, and I thought that was cool. I welcome that essay. I don't know if I will be able to comprehend it properly because it's been since when it released in theaters that I saw it. But I remember enjoying it. And like there was the sharks that were like on the boat pulling the zombie evil boat. That was cool. Although I don't remember any of the other characters. But alrighty, friends. It's been real, it's been fun. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for coming to my first solo. And I can't wait to see you all again on Saturday, hopefully, if you can make it. And then we'll meet back here next week, this time, for Sekiro. And I assure you, that's going to be a much longer stream. Because I will play that game until I forget that time exists and I have responsibilities. So it was a little bit of a shorter one because I don't want to bore you with all the stupid digging that we have to do, but we do have to depart. I'm waiting. Ayu has called me to wait. I'll make sure to show you the pufferfish next time, Blue. He's in the chest at my little shrine. Listen. You can dislike it, I just like the little stupid part of it, I'm waiting. Keep waiting, holding. Thank you all for coming. It's been real, it's been fun, but it hasn't been real fun. Goodbye. See you